Welcome to the Nerds of Comedy, where comedians give their takes on classic and cult TV shows, videos, and movies. Today, we are talking about Derrick Comedy. Welcome to the Nerds of Comedy. I am Sean Devereux. I'm the owner of the Push Comedy Theater. We are in the lobby, actually, right now of the Push Comedy Theater. And with us today is Mr. Matt Homan.
Hey, I'm Matt Homan.
Yes, and we are going to talk about Derrick Comedy. This was your suggestion.
Yeah, so Derrick Comedy was one of the first sketch groups that I really got into when I started watching a lot of YouTube sketch comedy and things like that. First sketch I saw by them, which people might know actually, most people I feel do know this, is Blowjob Girl.
Okay.
Which actually features Ellie Kemper before she would get famous in The Office and Kimmy Schmidt and all of that, where she's basically talking about getting ready to give a guy a blowjob, but she's doing all the wrong things.
What are you doing?
I'm getting my teeth ready for your blowjob.
Your teeth?
Oh yeah. How much teeth do you like?
No teeth?
So Derrick Comedy, so they started in New York City. They all three went to the Upright Citizens Brigade, which is also, I went to the Upright Citizens Brigade in the mid-2000s, 2007 to about 2008 or 9. When I was there, actually, one of the members of Derrick, Dominic
Dierkes?
Dierkes?
Yeah.
He was actually on one of the Herald teams while we were there, my business partner Brad and myself. And they were one of the really first YouTube sketch groups to really, really hit it off.
Oh, yeah.
So the couple that you wanted to talk about today is you have Jerry.
Yep.
And you have Self-Defense. And you have...
Girls Are Not to Be Trusted.
Girls Are Not to Be Trusted.
That one always hits really close to home.
Yes. All three can be found on YouTube, and we'll have the links so you can check them out. Derrick was Donald Glover.
Of course,
who everybody knows. DC Pierson, who you will see in commercials all the freaking time.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
done a lot of commercials lately. And Dominic,
And Dominic Dierkes has done a lot of writing on shows like Workaholics and... The Mick, and a couple other ones out there.
All right, so let's talk about Jerry first.
Okay, yeah, let's talk about
Jerry.
Jerry.
It's a very super simple premise.
I actually, when we decided to do this, I hadn't seen those sketches in legitimately years. Jerry is still one of my favorites because it's just basically a guy walks into class, he immediately shits his pants. And then it's just him trying to pretend that he didn't shit his pants.
Hey, what's up, Mike?
Hey, how you doing, man?
All right, class, settle down, settle down. We got a lot of stuff to cover today, so I want you to...
Dude, Jerry, you pooped your pants, man.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't, guys.
Yeah, you did. I can see it. You pooped your pants.
No, I didn't. I didn't poop my pants, guys.
It's such a simple premise, but it's done so well.
Yeah, that is the premise. And the game is he'll leave the class and come back in as the new kid who can't believe about that dumb kid Jerry who shit his pants.
Hey, everybody. I'm the new kid. My name's Brian. I like to skateboard. I heard your last student pooped his pants. What an idiot!
But it's also one of my favorite. It has one of my favorite things, which unfortunately now that he does more serious stuff. That one of the things that I always loved about Donald Glover in Community is he has the best crying face.
He does.
He's got this face that just is the perfect funny crying face, and he does that all throughout Jerry because he shits his pants, immediately starts crying, and then every time he comes back in as someone else, he's still crying.
And he shits his pants again.
Exactly.
It's amazing, looking at a sketch about a guy shitting his pants, If anybody would have said that he's going to be one of the most influential actors slash
do you think maybe he goes back and watches some of these sketches and he's just like, I even knew then. Like, he looks back and he's like, God, I was good. I knew I was going to be someone.
I would hope so. I will say, I mean, there is something about him. Like,
Yeah.
he does have that kind of like that charisma, that kind of it factor that even when he's shitting his pants, it's like, that guy's got it. That guy's got it.
Yeah, Jerry was. I remember that was one of the sketches that like I would show all of my friends when I was, like first getting into them. So I was about 18 or 19, and it'd be like, okay, this is what you have to watch, and then we'd watch and be like, haha, he shit himself.
And he's really good at playing these kind of like over the top type characters. Because then the next one, when in the film class, it's
girls are not to be trusted.
Girls are not to be trusted. The premise of that is he's in a film class and he catches his girlfriend, I guess, cheating on him.
Basically, it's like their big short film showcase for the year, and he goes, and every single short film is about the fact that he caught his girlfriend cheating on him as she's in the class.
In the class,
she's sitting in the class watching all of these.
What the f***, Bellany? What the f***? No, don't get up. Don't put on your clothes. Continue having sex with my best friend.
All right, Kevin, thank you. Anybody have any questions about Kevin's film? Yes, Melanie.
Yeah, I'm really uncomfortable.
Okay, why's that?
Clearly that film was about me.
You are so conceited. You think everything is about you. Well, you know what? I'm sure a lot of different people took a lot of different things from that movie. Am I right? Am I right? Yeah.
So whereas Jerry, it was him crying a lot. This is just this weird, indignant anger.
Exactly.
Slash crying as well. And then the third one, and again, that's the same thing. Every single film that the other students present,
Exactly.
turns out that he has somehow gotten involved in the production.
One of my favorite moments is like I think it's the second short film, and the guy goes up and he's like, okay, it's time for my film, Saturn Unleashed, directed by like Jim or whatever his name is, and then immediately after that it says written by Kevin, who's Donald Glover's character, and that part always gets me.
Oh, hello. Oh, hi, Todd. Oh, yes, this is Bellany. Oh, yes, we did have sex, you and I. Uh-huh. I have been dating Kevin all of freshman year.
And then the third one is supposed to be a documentary. And
It's just, and once again, like, I guess like one of the things that's so great about them is like these are such simple premises.
they really are. They're very simple.
Very
premises.
straightforward, but like in self-defense, which is the other one, it's just a guy doing a self-defense video, and he always goes and he's taking someone through like these different scenarios where they're getting mugged.
So he's gonna put his arm on my shoulder in a typical mugger stance, okay? Now the first thing you wanna do, step one, get wrist control. So I grab his wrist, I peel it back, okay? Now I have wrist control, I can kind of, do you feel that? I'm kind of controlling where his body goes, okay? Step number two, pull out your gun. It's very important that you pull out your gun.
Yes. Every single instance, the step is just pulling out the gun.
Yeah. The first one is you're in a dark alley and you're mugged. The second one is you go to the mugger's house.
You go to the mugger's house. You go in through the window
while they're sleeping.
Then you get wrist control.
And then you pull out your gun.
So you just get wrist control and... See? He can't mug me.
And then the third beat of that is you get the mugger in the trunk of your car. And then wrist control. That one is that was really good. And what is awesome now, granted, it's 2005, 2006 when they were shooting these. They were NYU film students at the time.
Yeah.
The production values aren't great, and I mean I'm saying something when we say the production values aren't great.
Well, yeah, it's 2006 YouTube, so
yeah,
it's not...
yeah, they look like they've been shot on a camcorder, an old VHS camcorder. And you even said that you had a hard time watching them on your tablet.
Yeah, I started watching them on my tablet, which is about 10 inches, and then I had to go and watch them on my phone because I could not see anything on my tablet.
So, Derrick, they actually were one of the first people that really kind of monetized their videos.
Oh, yeah.
They made over $1 million through their videos, and then they took that money and then they invested it in a movie called Mystery Team, which I'd love to go into Mystery Team in another episode because it's a really great kind of a success story.
Yeah.
One
It's
of
also
the
like
first-
one of the first Aubrey Plaza roles.
Yes.
As well, which a lot of people, Aubrey Plaza from Parks and Rec and Legion and tons of other things.
Who was also on a Herald team when I was going to UCB.
Oh.
Name dropper.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
I wasn't impressed with the Dominic Dierkes thing.
Yes,
But
but-
I'm very impressed with the Aubrey Plaza
Thank
thing.
you. That's my claim to fame. I sat in the crowd while Aubrey Plaza performed improv.
You breathed the same air in the same room as
We
Aubrey
did,
Plaza.
yes.
Yeah, it's impressive.
Our cameraman is losing it laughing at that one for some reason. All right, so why should people go check out Derrick Comedy?
Well, one, it's cool to see it now with, the impact, like you were saying, with Donald Glover and everything, and the impact he has had with his Childish Gambino and Atlanta and all the other things that he's done. And you can look and say, oh, this is dumb and silly, and look at where he is now. Like, anyone can do that. Like, I think it's like such a cool success story.
It really is true, and like I said, they were really kind of bare bones.
Yeah.
As
Simple
far as
premises.
their production. There was just and grind them out. They ended up churning out a lot of videos. All of them can be found online. I would say there's one or two that be very careful when you're the spelling bee one.
Spelling bee one is
do
definitely
not watch
one.
that at work.
Yes.
That has it can be problematic for some, but really, really solid sketch comedy.
Of course.
Well, that's awesome. So that is Derrick Comedy. Check it out on YouTube. Please continue watching the Nerds of Comedy. I got the wrong camera again. I'm going to do that one over. This is going to be one of those edits. You know what? We're just going to leave it in. Check out Derrick Comedy on YouTube. Like the Nerds of Comedy, you can find us on Facebook as well. By the time this airs, we're going to have a Facebook page that'll have tens of likes on it. Like us, subscribe it, share it with your friends. Matt Homan, thank you very much.
I'm happy to be here.
This has been the Nerds of Comedy. Thank you.